Hi everyone, welcome to the Mufasa book readings. My name is Julia, and today's reading will be reading from the book by Mel Robbins. The book is titled The 5-Second Rule. Enjoy.
Chapter 11, End Procrastination. To begin, begin. William Wordsworth. The 5-second rule is an incredible weapon in the fight against procrastination. Before we dig into how to use it, we need to define procrastination, what it is and what it isn't. In researching this book, I was shocked when I learned what causes procrastination. I had it all wrong. I was also surprised to learn there are two kinds of procrastination. Destructive procrastination, which is when you avoid tasks you need to complete, and productive procrastination, which is an important part of any creative process. Let's start with the good kind. Productive procrastination. If you're working on a creative project or an innovative idea, research shows that procrastination is not only good, but it is also important. The creative process takes time. So when you set a project aside for a few days or weeks, your mind can wander. That extra time spent mental wandering gives you the ability to come up with more creative, divergent ideas that enhance your project. Productive procrastination was a hugely liberating concept for me to learn, especially while struggling to write this book. Before I learned about productive procrastination, I beat myself up constantly because I kept feeling burnt out. I had writer's block, and I thought it meant I was a bad writer, lazy, or incapable. In truth, a creative process of this magnitude just took time. My mind needed breaks and time to wander. It took me 7 months longer than I thought to finish, and the book is 100 times better for it. If you're not getting the results that you want, give the project some time. Go focus your energy elsewhere, and then come back later with fresh eyes. So if you are working on a creative project and you don't have a fixed deadline, it's not procrastination if you let your work sit for a few weeks so you can let your mind wander. It's the creative process. Those fresh new ideas you have as you procrastinate productively will make your work even smarter. Destructive procrastination. Destructive procrastination is an entirely different animal. It's when we avoid the work we need to get done and know there will be negative consequences. This habit really comes back to bite you in the end. Every one of us has a pile of stuff we can't seem to get to. Updating photo albums, analyzing a spreadsheet, finishing a proposal, cleaning out dad's house, or plowing through a to-do list that would grow your business. It's anything that we find ourselves deliberately avoiding that really needs to get done. Evelyn found herself procrastinating and beating herself up. I have questioned everything about myself for years. She put the rule into effect, and it's amazing. Once she discovered the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, Evelyn was able to push past her questioning and get things done, impressing even herself. Procrastination and connection to stress. Timothy, a psychology professor at Carleton University, has been studying procrastination for more than 10 years. Timothy has found that the main thing driving procrastination is not avoiding work, it's avoiding stress. Procrastination is a subconscious desire to feel good right now, so you can feel a little less stress. A common mistake we all make is thinking that people make a deliberate choice to procrastinate. In fact, most people who struggle with procrastination tell researchers that they feel like they have no control over it. And they are right, because they don't understand the real reason why we procrastinate. We procrastinate because we feel stressed out. Here's the catch. You aren't stressing about the work. You're stressing about the bigger stuff, money, relationship problems, or life in general. When you blow off work or studying for 15 minutes of online shopping or watching the highlights of last night's game, you are taking a mini stress break from a bigger stress you feel overall. It's like emotional eating for the mind. When you avoid something that feels hard, you get a sense of relief. Plus, when you do something you enjoy, like surfing Facebook or laughing at viral videos, you get a short-term burst of dopamine. The more often that you procrastinate, the more likely you'll repeat the behavior. Here's the problem. While you get a small boost of relief when you watch cat videos, over time, the work that you are avoiding builds, and that creates more stress in your life. Scott is an excellent example of this. He wrote to me because he wanted help getting out of his own head. He shared that everyone close to him has always said, "I'm the only thing that is holding me back." And they're right. Scott is a PhD student performing research at a physiology lab. He's married, and he and his wife just had their first child, who is the most beautiful baby boy. He described his life like this. Everything at home is incredible, despite lots of financial stress, which would be expected considering that I'm in school. My issue is that in my daily life and branching into school and lab work, I have trouble fulfilling obligations, which is starting to become a problem. Basically, I put things off continuously until it reaches the point where I've either missed a deadline or upset someone. I have very high expectations for myself, and I literally go to sleep every night telling myself that tomorrow is going to be that fresh start that I need, and I'm going to tackle everything with tons of energy. But then I fail day after day, and that confidence is overcoming this by myself is starting to fade. Basically, I don't feel like I'm moving anywhere near my full potential, and it's frustrating. Reading Scott's notes, you can see that he's trapped into a vicious cycle of feeling disappointed in himself. I can totally relate because that's how I felt, and I was struggling to get out of bed on time. Scott knows what he needs to do, attack the work and get it done, but he can't seem to make himself do it. Scott Notes gives me a chance to explain what's actually going on when you procrastinate. He told us that he and his wife are under a lot of financial stress. The financial stress doesn't feel good. It also explains the reason why he procrastinates to get temporary relief from the money stress. Remember that when we replace difficult tasks with doing something easier, we get a temporary mood boost and a feeling of control. It seems counterintuitive, but the reason why Scott keeps blowing off the stuff he needs to do at the lab is because he wants relief from financial stress he feels in his life. So how on earth does he stop this? Luckily, there's a simple and researched steps, and the 5-second rule will help you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do them. Whether you're avoiding work like Scott, cleaning like Evelyn, or exercising like Al Russo once was, you can use the rule to beat procrastination every time.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to like, comment, share to your family and friends, as well as subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Bye.